Steva Jovic, hello, how are you today? And where are you watching from? Steva, if you wouldn't mind, can you tell me? You are welcome to my live stream. Hello, Moses Babatunde, how are you? And Emina Djokovic, how are you doing? How is your weekend? I am happy to meet all of you once again. Oh, my sister. No, what's up there for spring, my sister? I want to be sincere with you. Now we are moving out from autumn because probably here, the start of October, the winter have started, but not that much like before, but the temperature have actually started changing, so we are preparing for winter. We are not on spring right now, so but we are still fine. As you can see, everything is fine by the special grace of God. So how are you doing? I am super excited to meet all of you once again because I have missed you all for a very long period. We have resumed our academic studies. That is why I don't have much time coming to my channel regularly like before. But all the same, I will not just keep it adamant. I will still be working on it. And again, because every universities have closed for the session, I'm preparing to open for the next session. So that is why I just feel like there is no much new updates at this period concerning preparation, but at the same time, I decided to come live so that I will encourage everyone not to keep waiting till the dying limit before you start preparing your documents for the next academic year admission, if you have a mind, if you have chosen Serbia as your study destination or whatsoever option you want to use to relocate to Serbia, that is why I want to make today's video, because to update you people about visa process now, and that is why I always tell everybody to start earlier. The earlier the better. So don't just wait till at the dying limit. Show the embassy that you have prepared to study in their country before the resumption period. So for the benefit of for the sake of my new subscribers or my new viewers, I always like to introduce myself. So my name is Princess, a student at Faculty of Pharmacy here in Novi Sad, but I am a citizen of Nigeria. So in today, oh, Nkadinike Njoko, Nkadinike Njoko. Hope I pronounced the name very well. Good evening, my dear. You are highly welcome to my live stream. Hope you are good. So how is your weekend going? So if it's your first time of coming across my channel, please hit subscription button to subscribe so that you'll be getting every new update or notification. At any time I make new posts, you'll be updated or you'll be notified. So in today's video, first of all, I want to apologize because it has been a while. It has been a while, and actually I really miss you people. Please, I am apologizing because it's not my fault actually. As I said, we have resumed, and you know how academic stress coupled with going to clinic practice and all that and other extracurricular activities, there are a lot of things to engage yourself in Europe. So not just only study and all that. So, but I must apologize because we have formed one family. We have become a very large family, and I am proud to be part of the family. And I'm proud of each and every one of you for the encouragement and support and good wish. In fact, you people are just making me happy and encouraging me to do more. And I promise, for anyone that never started his or her process, if you actually choose Serbia, please don't think that it's not possible. I have a very good update concerning some certain universities, although that very update is not going to be on today's video. But at the right time, when the times come for it, I will update you people. For those of you that are thinking maybe they don't have enough money, thank you so much. Thank you for the sticker. Ah, thank you. So I will update you people on how to go about it. Dusa Tesiki, you are welcome to my nice stream. Where are you watching from? Please, as I have said before now, anyone that is his or her first time of coming across my channel, kindly subscribe, click subscription button. Subscription is just for free, nothing is attached to it. So don't be scared that if you subscribe, they are going to be debiting you or they are going to deduct any money from their account. No, it's totally free, zero charges. So kindly subscribe so that you'll be getting a new update on daily basis. At the same time, I want to know how many of you missed me all this while. And I want to know how far you people are preparing, because you should know, yes, we are now in new academic session, 225 stroke 226 academic session. And you guys know that time is actually flying, and it's always better to cut off time than to time to cut off you. So it's better to start earlier, because that is why I'm making this video, because of the recent changes about visa. It's better to start earlier about any process you want to do concerning Serbia, more especially study visa. That is why I'm making this video, so that I will encourage you guys that is preparing or hoping against next academic session, because as I said in my previous video that some universities will start giving admission from December. Not all universities, but some. We start giving admission against 226 academic session from December. So, and it's always good to start on time, because traveling abroad is not something that just happen. It doesn't happen instantly. It's something that is a gradual process, and that is why it's always good to start on time. So if you are still hoping or making plan to study in Serbia, I will encourage you, first of all, get all your academic documents. I have been saying this over and over, and I know why I'm saying it, because recently, for those of you people that apply for visa lately, they have been worried, and a lot of that always need to visa denial. I'm telling you, because for people that applied earlier, before the resumption of the academic year, embassy always consider them faster, and at least it comes with mostly positive conclusion, because then we know that you have actually prepared for your studies, not something you just wake up at the time limit and decide, or maybe all the country have even rejected you and you decide you want to put your application in Serbia. I'm telling you, because for those people that apply for visa earlier, most of them got approval before 2 weeks. But people that applied recently, this October or lately September, they never even hear anything. And mostly such a condition or such factors always lead to visa denial. I'm telling you the truth, because most universities here have resumed. You just feel that are going to resume by November. And that is why I always tell you people to start the admission process earlier if you have intention of coming to study in this country. Some universities will open by December, while some will start giving admission, many will start giving admission from March next year. But I know about 2 universities that will start admission here by December. So if you have made up your mind that you are coming to Serbia through study visa, I think you should start preparing your documents. Yes, and for most of us that are applying from African, different African countries, I will advise you, at least if you never get your academic transcript, in case you want to apply for masters, if you never get your academic transcript from your university, this is the best time for you, because you know how African is and how long such documents and how frustrated it can be. So this is the best time for you to start such process instead of wasting your time and keep waiting and saying that next year you are going to apply for Serbian University while you never even get prepare your document to be ready. So if you never get your academic transcript from your university, this is the best time for you to start it up. For some universities in Nigeria, it can take a whole. You have to pay huge and bribe some people on top before you can even able to get it. The any of us that comes from Nigeria can testify for what I'm trying to say. I don't know how it's been done in other African countries, but I know how African system is. So get it ready, apply for your transcript so that it's not when admission portal have opened, you started saying, but princess, I have degree, but I don't have a transcript. Who does that? You have to start that preparation now. That is why I say that traveling abroad is a gradual process. It's not something that just happen accidentally. No, it's not unplanned something. It's not, it doesn't even come emergency. So it's something you sit down to plan because it's step by step. It's not something that just happen at one round. So apply for your transcript if you never got your transcript, so that as soon as one of the advantage of any application is this, it will give you chance for best university with no tuition than net application. If you are doing net application, it's most of all those expensive universities that will still be available at that moment, because of course maybe many students are running from them because of high tuition, and because of that they never made up the number of applicants they are required. Reskiling Tojiki, hi. So that is one of the advantage of starting your application early. And for those of you that will be applying for bachelor degree, then you can as well request for your transcript from your high school, because Serbian universities, most universities here ask for your high school transcripts. So you can as well use this, so that imagine, because one thing it can help you is this, it will save you money, because if you are not doing emergency process of anything, many universities called it express or whatsoever. So if you are just doing manual process of getting your transcript, imagine it will save you money 5 times more. But when you pay for express, because time is against you, you end up spending heavily, and that is why it's better to start. This is the best time actually, if you never gotten your own, to start it. But if you are one of those that have gotten their own, then go and notarize it, go and satisfy it with notary public. Please don't satisfy your original copy certificate before you say the princess say you people should. No, do photocopy and go and satisfy it with notary public. Make sure, except if you have authenticated it at a Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs. If you have actually authenticated your document, don't even bother about certification. That one alone will be covered, will cover you. So don't even bother yourself about going to notary. You are already good to go. So these are how to make a preparation, because recently now, as you see this country, forget, many of us always think that it's only Senge that their visa is this thing hard to get. Every country in Europe, to be honest with you, their visa is hard to get. It's not only Senge visa that is hard to get. Serbia at the same time, they are tightening up their border now. But I must assure you one thing, if you get your admission earlier, at least that you apply for your visa earlier, I assure you your visa will be, at least you have 95 if not 99% chance of getting approval. But to be honest with you, if you're applying for visa when school have already resumed, the probability, in fact, let's just say everything is 50-50. It's not certain that they will approve that visa. Because you see this country now, they are getting a number of applicants from different nationalities. And more especially for those of you that is hoping to for nursing, to come and study nursing science and all that, because this university is one of the top universities that is widely recognized. Their degree is powerful in all over the country. So if you are hoping for nursing or pharmacy, I will advise you, please, any person you are using for the process, start earlier, because recently a lot of applicants from different countries, because this university is one of the powerful that you can study nurse, at least yes, you say yes, because it's widely across Europe and worldwide recognized. So and once they have reached the number of applicants they want for the year, that is always small. It's not like universities in Africa that we get like 50, 70, 30 in department. No. So it's always good to start any. All these universities have fixed number of applicants they want to admit for a year. Once they read that number, they might even give you admission. But what about visa? What about visa? That is why it's always good to make preparation. This is the right time for you to decide whosoever country you want to channel your energy and focus on it. This is the best time to decide that. Yes, because if you never made your decision by now, I don't know when else you will make such decision. Such decision is best to be made earlier so that you know what you are doing. And if you have made the decision before now, that is best thing you have ever done to yourself. And I will advise you to start making the preparation. If you are the type that want to use somebody for admission process, in fact, reach reach agreement with that person. Let that person tell you what and what your tuition budget based on the course you want to study, how much can cover your. That is what I always tell most of the clients or most of the my students, people I'm covering. I will tell you how much that can cover all your from admission process down. If you want, if money is one of your greatest challenge and you want me to analyze and just tell you how much do you think, or do I think that you are going to spend throughout the whole, even down to your plane ticket, I will tell you everything. I will tell you how you can make it easy to be achievable. So if you never gotten any person that is going to handle your admission, you are happy that it's happened that you're using any person for your admission, reach conclusion with that person so that you will know the estimate, how much that the journey is going to cost you, so that you start making heavy savings. I have told you, if you are aiming for instance 100 euro or 100 dollar, it's better you save, and actually you are hoping to travel out from your country, it's better you save 70 dollar or 70 euro and spend 30. Yes, I know it's not enough, but it's better you save higher than it's not after you have finished spending you say no, you keep this one for your travel. No, that your travel must always comes first before any other thing. That is why you need time to prepare for it. Reach out to your agent or whosoever that is handling your admission. This video is for people that want to travel through study, not for people that want to travel through business or through work. So reach out to your agent that will be handling your admission. Let two of you reach to an agreement which course is stable based on your background and your situation. So after that, ask him or her question like, what is the tuition estimation tuition or budget for such course? Outside the tuition, how much do he or her think that, how much do he think that is going to cover your total trip? Let the person analyze it so that you know what you are going into. Yes, let the person analyze it for you. So let the person help you to analyze it. Ijene Maduvu, hello, you are welcome to my nice stream. I don't know, as I have said earlier, anyone that is coming across my channel for the first time, click a subscription button below and subscribe so that you'll be getting every other new update or notification. Anytime I make a post, they will notify you, so that, because I always give important information concerning your travel goal, so that you'll be notified about that. Thank you. So, as I was saying before, I hang up to say hello to my viewers. So, to one of my viewers, so I said you should contact whosoever that is handling your admission. Let you people analyze. But if you know that finance, money is not a big challenge for you, this video is for people that are in tight corner, that are managing their resources, just stronging anyhow in order to travel abroad. But if you know that even though the journey as a whole worth 100 million naira, that you don't bother about the cost, that you are down to earth, because there are some people that fall into this category, that money is not just an issue. All they want is who can get them admission and guide them on how to secure their visa 100%. That is all they wanted. So if you know that actually money is never be your issue, you don't even need to bother for as in making budget. Budget is always good for people with low distance income, because it will help you to start on time, to focus and know how much you have saved and how much it can take you from now to the period of that application, how much you're supposed to add. That is when all this preparation of budget comes in. But if you know that actually that money is never been your issue, why should you even bother yourself about such preparation? Then all you can do is just to start gathering your documents, because it's very necessary for you to have those required documents. Avoid giving you fake offer, or to avoid after spending your money for recognition and translation and all that, they deny the admission, which some agent will not tell you. All they wanted is just to connect that process fee. But it's always good to send your documents ahead of the time for any person that is going to handle your admission. Let that person assess that document and know your competence, and if there is any other document that need to be added, the person will inform you earlier. You will start doing it gradual, and you realize that it will not cause you any stress or any time. Because if you just take your time before that time of admission, you realize that you have got it done, and it will minimize the stress and money for you. If you follow this step, I think you'll be happy forever. You'll be happy. One, you will end up, you will not spend much, and you end up, you get one of the best university. You will end up, you get one of the cheapest university, and you have peace of mind about your visa process. Because a lot of students that apply for their visa recently, as in some of them have been 1 month, nothing is done, no rejection, no approval. And sorry to say this, yes, I always encourage those students that their visa will be approved. But To be honest to you, it's 50-50 when school have resumed for embassy to approve visa, because they see it as you didn't prepare for the admission earlier. You didn't prepare for your travel earlier, because assuming you prepared earlier, you would have done it before the resumption. You have all the whole time for the year to get admission and start your visa process. So that is how they see it, and that is why most of the time they just, once the school have resumed like this, they will start be denying your, when you, even when your document is good enough to fetch you that visa, they will just be denying you. You'll be getting negative response instead of positive. So it's always good to start earlier. I don't understand menoperic 60 years plus. What actually is your question? Are you asking if 60 years plus can study, or I don't just understand your question? Or are you trying to ask if Serbian University can admit a 60 years old person? Is it for PhD, or we need you to be specific so that I can able to understand you? So that is just on about that. And again, one important thing, when you have finished gathering the, I think that is good for all age. No, it depends on the this thing. I don't know, are you trying to enroll for PhD or for what? Because 60 years, I don't know what you're trying to enroll. Is it for PhD or what? Because if it's for bachelor or masters, no, it's difficult, to be sincere. Yes, some university can admit you for masters for it, but what about getting visa? And many university will not actually even admit you with such. I don't actually know, but if it's for PhD, yeah, I think some can still give you a chance. Why not? So it's always good. And the one other thing, as I was saying, is if you have actually prepared your this thing, another thing is to make decision about the course you are going to study, because I always, that is why it's always good during, for those of you that working through me, you guys know that during consultation conversation, I always ask certain questions to enable me determine, because a lot of you don't even know the actual course they want to go for, to enable me analyze you and navigate and know what to think is good for you, and tell you some the basic important things about some courses. After telling you that and you decide to choose whatever course you want, I will tell you the tuition range of all the courses, you know. So because making decision about the course you are going to study in Europe is another thing. Yes, and I always ask you, if it's maybe some people want to work, are traveling to Europe just to secure job, but they want to go through study. So that is part of the discussion I always have with, to know, so that I will know the kind of school, because some school are just very, yes, they have a very easy, they are easy accessible for such option. You can be going working and nothing disturb you. And some, and there's some courses the same way are so strict to the extent it will not, while some are just something you can even be doing your normal work without bothered. So I normally have such discussion with my students, any student that are passing through me, or those people that always come for consultation conversation, to enable me decide, and at the same time we make a tuition budget based on your finance. So that is why it's always important, because why I don't always just go straight get it right here. Working direct with students. A lot of you may think, ask, why going through conversation as in consultation package? Yes, it's important because it's only through that I will understand your background and know, is it work that is stable for you? Is it to open business? In fact, I will give you professional advice, what is actually stable, what I think is best option for you. And if you follow it, you never made any mistake, believe me. Then if you study, I will tell you which university based on your situation, your course, your grades, your age, your aim of traveling, you in general. That is why I do that. I don't just start working in student document without analyzing it. It doesn't work that way, because if you do it, you might end up, some agents might connect, yes, the document, and say all they know is to get to admission. But have you ever asked about the tuition and every other thing that surrounded admission, and the school and the university they are getting for you? Because discussing during consultation will enable the person to understand you and your choice of pattern, what is your intention of actually traveling, and through that means the person can able to know what course he or she can prepare for you that is not going to affect you when you get here, based on the choice you have. Those are the things you gain if you book for consultation. But as I said, please make preparation. This video is just to remind you to start. Don't just feel relaxed that after all, yes, new academic session just began. Don't feel relaxed. And for those of you that are waiting for visa, a lot of you that have been coming to my inbox that they are waiting for visa, that it has been long time, 1 month now, they applied but they never get response. That is why it's always good for any application. But I pray that all your decision will comes out positive. They will grant you visa. But as you are waiting, because universities have resumed, at the same time, please making plan in case your visa comes positive. Be making plans about your traveling, gathering things, not when the visa comes now that you will start wasting another time of gathering things that you are going to use to travel. No, start at least, if there is anything that you need to dry, start drying it. Start making those process, so that as soon as you see the visa, you buy your ticket. Because so the ticket you use during the visa application is called dummy ticket. It's not actually the real ticket. You didn't pay for it. So it's when your visa comes out now that you are going to pay, buy a paid ticket. So start making preparation, so that you meet up, so that you comes earlier, start your resident earlier, because this, as soon as you get your resident, of course you are good to go. If working is your intention, at least, yeah, it will enable you to start on time at the same time. And for people that are be coming to my inbox, is it possible, if you get admission to a particular course, to change it when you have already and you use that course to get your visa? Can you change to another course when you have already arrived to Serbia? The answer is capital yes. For instance, you get admission for nursing. I'm using this for instance, and you want to change to pharmacy. Of course, you can do switch over to new course, but mind you, you pay a free tuition for the course you are switching to. Or you can do switch over to a new university and all that. And for another set of people that are be coming to my inbox to ask how possible is it for them when they start their first. In fact, I will advise people, if you are still young and you are here, you are listening to this video, and you have been trying maybe to study nursing science in all this Senge country, or pharmacy, or whatsoever course, not only this health course, any course you have been strongly in all this Senge country, I will advise you, please try Serbia. Yes, because after your first year, if you feel like you don't want to stay in Serbia, you can do a Erasmus program or transfer to that same country you have been struggling with. You start the next year, academic year, over that country instead of wasting your time. If you doubt me, use me, let me handle your admission, and I will. It's very stress free actually. That is the easiest way to even enter all this. If you're struggling, that some of us think that Senge carry one special logo. So if you are one of, maybe you have a friend in Netherlands or Lithuania or Portugal, whatsoever country, that yes, you have been struggling to enter this country through study and it's not working, why not apply for nursing, pharmacy, or any course? When you finish your one academic year here, even to Canada you want to transfer to, is very very possible, and it's stress free. So far you can afford it. It's stress free, and you start your next academic session, or you want to transfer to Hungary. There are a lot of students that transfer from Hungary to here, and some students are transferring from here to Hungary. That is how it's being done, and it's stress free, instead of wasting your time, your resources every year, putting application for Senge country. I think this is the easiest way you can even use to enter the country. Most powerful universities here have such choice. If you don't know the university, and if you are the kind that want this kind of option, contact me. I will discuss it with you. If it's okay with you, then I will handle the admission for you. After your first year, of course, you can do transfer and move on. But you might even come here and fall in love to the country. Why not? You stay and enjoy it like other. Just a peaceful country. So nothing else. So that is all about that. So, and I wish each and every one of you success, more especially those people that are waiting for their visa approval. I pray that the visa will come out successfully, because one good thing about study visa in this country is, one, the embassy always contacts the university before making their decision. Yes, they always contact your university to ask some basic question about the documents submitted in the university, and about the entrance exam you take, and about some other things. So, and most of the time, so far, the university, of course, every university, no university want to lose any of their candidates. So the response is always, the feedback is always positive. Yes, but after that, that is why it's always good to submit your application earlier. Once your application, you submit it earlier, believe me, after that call to your university, maybe within 2 3 days, you will get approval email. Now that visa application is online, unlike before. And the one good thing about Serbia visa application now, you can submit in anywhere you are. You'll be tracking it. This one is not like, for instance, maybe if you are in Ghana, you don't even need to, because it's online. Nobody even know where you are submitting from. So you don't even need to run to Nigeria or whatsoever country, Sierra Leone or any country, Kenya, Uganda, or to any country, because of you are going to submit your visa. No, you will only go for the sticker once the visa have been approved. So that is one good thing about Serbia. As I keep saying, this country is actually nice. I beg you, people should come in now. At least a lot of people should come, so that I don't even know who will come and establish all this African stuff, because these people are actually clean us. Imagine buying one liter of red oil, 15 euro. It's quite too much. But if there are a large number of people doing such business now, I think the price will actually go down. So there are a lot of opportunities here. where you can even establish or develop by yourself without even waiting for anybody to employ you. Yes, because it's still a very good growing country, and you have to take the chance for it. Take advantage now, because they are becoming more street and street and street and street. But believe me, this study visa is still one of the easiest to come to this country. In fact, it's the easiest to come to this country. Another way is business establishment, but that one that one more especially if you never got to the Serbia and you want to establish the business, you need to pass through lawyer that is here, so it might be quite challenging to you. So I advise you, if you want to, you're having intention of establishing business, it is better when you are already here, or you have a close friend or family member that is here that will be running around for all those things to handle it for you. So that is just it. But please, don't just quit. Keep strongly and keep making preparation. Everything is going to be okay. Just one about consistency. Nothing more. Before you know it, you see yourself in Europe. It's always difficult at the beginning, but the end, worth it. You see yourself smiling. So don't even give up. Don't. You have to start somewhere. You have to. It's not everybody that must travel to US, Canada, Australia from the beginning. Most of people here travel from those big countries, from this Serbia. They started here, and it's easier as you can think. So don't give up. Keep trying your best. Everything is going to be all well. Nadiji, unfortunately, I am still learning Serbia. I don't know how to speak Serbia. I can't actually understand this right up. But please, I am sorry that I can't understand what you're trying to, the message you're trying to pass. I'm still learning Serbia, and it's just a small word, small. This language is actually difficult. So please, izibini or pazausta. So prosti, yeah, prosti, forgive me, I can't understand. So that is just on about that. So you have to keep on trying, keep on making your preparation, don't give up, and don't stop along the way until you achieve your dream. All you need, as I said, is just a good agent or a good person that will guide you. And most times, for those of you that think you have to have all the billion before you travel to Europe, it's only maybe you never meet good people that can able to help you to analyze your travel goal, or to tell you, to estimate how much you can actually spend. There are a lot of small options. Yes, there are some universities here that you will not spend up to 1,000 euros outside the admission process. Once you get admission, the tuition, you will not spend up to 1,000 euros for initial payment. And of course, it's more of master degree program. When you came in, you can be working, of course, and be paying. So don't underrate yourself. You must belong somewhere. Yes, if you don't have money, of course, you have energy. So that is all you need to do. You have to wake up. Stop, you are slept enough. You have to wake up and start somewhere. I need you all to experience the joy that comes from Europe, because I must be honest to you, forget about all these people that always come online and say, don't allow anybody to deceive you. He doesn't want it. If he doesn't, who is holding them back? They should come back. It's worth it, except if you don't have good plan or good intention of relocation, or when you are staying illegal. But once you stay legally, as in, it's worth it. It's really worth it, even though you are a student, because a student is just like a long-time investment, more especially for some courses. At the end, you see yourself smiling. Even during that study, you see yourself, you still be making it. And that is why I always ask those students that are coming through me to navigate their background, because it seems that any student that don't have a backup anywhere, you ask that student to come and be studying medical course, more especially for some cities, they can't find job. Who does that? There are some things you check, not just getting admission to people is an issue. No, there are a lot of things you need to ask them question to know what, so that from there you know what comes first and where you can place them, the advice you can offer them. Except after giving them such an advice and they still decided, because of course you always allow them to decide by themselves, but to maybe probably enforcing one particular course because is the course you can able to secure, is totally wrong on you. Whosoever that is processing such, you have to be considerate. Yes, other people, not just being selfish because of your own selfish interest. So that is just on about that. I am so grateful actually to see each and every one of you today, because I was in the class yesterday. I wanted to run live at my faculty, but one of these days, probably next month, I will run live at my faculty to show you people some of the new students from different nationalities, maybe that comes to study nursing, pharmacy and all that. It will even encourage you people more and more. I think it will be an amazing step. So I will do it. Yeah. Now that we have started the classes, so I will like to do it. So that is just it. I am so grateful that I am here today to see all of you, and I'm so happy for the massive support, encouragement, despite that you people are not giving up on me. Despite, yes, I know that I might not be good editor, I am not, but at least I am giving a raw information and detailed information. But even with that, you people keep supporting, and always are checking on the channel to know if I'm available or if I'm online. In fact, nothing else, no other love past that, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I'm not taking any of those things for granted. No, I really appreciate it a lot. And if you are still new, maybe just your first time of coming across it, I still encourage you to hit up the subscription button and subscribe. And for those of you that coming for consultation, it's still very open for everybody. Once you make your your payment to take your slot for the time you will have your call, that is just how it work. You can contact me either on my email or on my mobile number, which is on WhatsApp. So if you want to book for your consultation to navigate your traveling goal, and not only, as I do say, not only actually for Serbia, even for other country, so far it's in Europe, that you wish to, through study, if other country, through study, please, before you say, am I giving job and so, I'm not. Please, I'm not giving job. I can give you a job link if I have any, but if you want to study, if there is any European country you have in mind that this where you want to study and you don't know how to go about the admission process, of course you can DM me, we will handle it all. So that is just on about that. Thank you all for today. May God bless all of you. You all should have a wonderful night rest. This will be the end of the video for today. Thank you.